Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Just before getting started today, after my long rest, I came down here to get my blessing for Shadowheart, and I was like, you know what, we've seen how to get the money back from the area underneath the church, so now we all have Anointed in Splendor for +2 bonus to all of our saving throws, which feels like it's going to be more and more important as time goes on. Now, the other thing I did notice is that there are these two buildings in front of us that aren't the Stormshore or the Wine Festival, and somehow I've just never looked into them. So, let's just go and peep these buildings.
Let's see.
Nortail's Hostel.
Nortail's Shelter. Refugees welcome.
Hostel Mother Pamela Nortail.
All's well that ends not as bad as it
Welcome.
could have.
If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
Okay. Anything else going on in this building that looks remotely interesting? Hostel registry. No sign of a basement. Alright, we could go poke upstairs, but the more interesting thing is this building out front that I managed to miss several times. Baldur's Mouth, where the Gazette is printed.
Balder's Mouth.
That's just a dangerous place to put a lever. I want to be leading with Lucy because she has the gift of the gab.
What's up for discussion?
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Hey, cut it out.
Okay. Very little going on there. There's something up here. Double doors for like a loading bay. And another lever. Basement elevator. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Cool. Astarion, can you make an invisible mage hand for me? That did about exactly what I expected it to, which is totally fine by me.
Stay idle. On I go.
I've no idea what I'm expecting to find around and about this place, but I can hardly leave an opportunity to explore alone. Various bits of feathers. Oh. A disguise kit, potion of featherfall, glorious vaulting. It's unexpected, but welcome. There's a barricade here, which looks like it's directly above the
Unseen as I was taught.
elevator that we saw inside. What is that? Red mist? Or is it our guiding bolt effect? Yeah, looks like it. So that will let us directly into the elevator below. But to what end, I have no idea. Anything else that I can see? No. Well, we know they print the papers. But other than knowing that, I don't really have any allegiance to this place or not right now. Would it need to be just a feather fall to get down there, or something else? Right. Who's coming and who's not? Gale? Nope, you're up. Okay. Do O. Gets me to there. Okay, this may be a bad idea. Let's save just in case I completely break something. But this feels like somewhere we should be able to be.
Direct me.
Are we all in? I think we're all in. Oh, God. How do I use the elevator? Is a great question.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
I'm going to do this with Lucy so that if we have a conversation at the bottom, we are prepared to converse. We've got mechanical guards.
On my way.
What have we wandered into? News Hawker float. Use this to collect the News Hawker sales at the end of the day and give them change for tomorrow. Do not give Luan another float. He keeps misplacing it. Cash? Nope. Okay. Baldur's Mouth Gazettes.
Just want a little look.
Is Shadowheart following us yet? Or is that still broken? I think she's following us again. This is a metal loading door to a different zone, so I'm not going to go through that yet. Stack of newspapers, books, Steel Watcher, Enchanted Eternal Iron or whatever it is. Not a scroll-rich place, one assumes.
Better not be cursed.
Another door. Any kind of mysteries or secrets hiding in this room? Starian?
Trust no one.
You know what to do?
Simple.
Collection records. 25 gold. Just a bunch of gold pieces that I'm not that invested in because we're hoarding so much gold already. A grease bottle. Another grease bottle. Things we still have loads of copies of. Gated iron doors. This basement's very excessive, isn't it? The cutest cat you've ever seen. Wooden chest. Always happy for a trap disarm kit. Right, what is this thing? This article about the humdrum. Okay, don't need that. Is there somewhere we can print our own paper? A barricade? Did we go through? We went through there already. And why this barricade, I wonder? I also wonder if we're going to be able to find a way out of this building that doesn't involve leaving the elevator that we went down. Embrace modernity. Archduke's leadership. Steel watch. Right, this is not a different loading zone. Is it the darkness that's curious, Astarion? There's the printing presses. This went to a different loading zone. Gondian Auto Printer Manual. Using your auto printer is a two-step process. Step 1, loading your headline. Print is as easy as opening a hatch and placing your desired article in the machine. Once the auto printer is loaded, it will animate and begin pumping out copies until either the ink reservoir or paper hopper is empty. Step 2, endless profit. Now your exceptional journalism is ready. So there's various stories around the room. Note to self. My dearest Edvard, our new gift from the venerable Lord Gortash has already outstripped any production records the manual printer set. Okay, so they've given a gift of the printing press so that the brain, the baddies can control the press, basically, I think is what they're working at here. So, if we want to, perhaps we can pick a different article to print. Maybe we'll just print the one about cats. Gonian research. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Article Weasley words weave a terrible tale about your potentially reputation shattering if you put it to print. What? This article's Weasley words weave a terrible tale about you. Is that what it says? Potentially putting your... Okay. We won't print that. Printer, do, folding screen. Let's go get that article about a cat. Thank God Shadowheart's tracking has seemed to fix itself. Cutest cat you've ever seen. This article about the humdrum of Baldur's Gate doesn't talk about your arrival in the city. Should I have done this much earlier, perhaps? Well, let's try and use the printing press, see what happens.
The smell of hot ink and whir of machinery fills your senses as you approach the Baldur's Mouth printworks. Your attention is drawn to a metal block loaded into a slot labeled Headline Article.
Rogue sleight of hand. Dislodge the current headline with a precise flick of the wrists. Lovely.
You manage to clear the printer's load. It is ready for a new headline.
Insert the one about the cat.
Yeah, that's what the people need to know.
Cool. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much else in this corner of the room. I don't know if there was some version of events where we could do a much better headline that would actually actively support us, but I'm happy for neutral support at the very least. Now let's try and head out of this other door. Now that the sneaky bit is done, I guess. Where does this loading zone take us out to?
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
We got lost. Oh, we're actually here on the printing floor now. Okay. Well, we can just quietly leave. Edvard Needle, you're the guy in charge?
Say, I know that face. We had an absolute blinder of a piece ready to print about you. Would have been your ruin, I reckon. But alas, any article not about Gortash's death might as well be bog roll at the moment.
I always wanted to be in Baldur's Mouth.
That's the spirit. Better people spit your name than not say it at all. Now, take your leave.
All right then.
There's so many articles to arrange for the next edition. Dead men might tell no tales, but they certainly sell them.
Okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Couple of other writers. Couple of other doors. That's just a balcony out to the guard. No idea what's through that door. But I must know. Starion.
Keep your distance, darling. Moving. On tippy toes. What fun.
Easy peasy.
Just like old times.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Step lightly. Invisibility. Certainly.
What is this room about, though? Okay, our invisibility is gone. It's a weird space. Document chest. Gilded chest. I can't be bothered with a gold ingot.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
That's fine. Ink spattered key. Maybe that was a key to the printer if you needed to change it manually. Good friends, blah blah. Reminder to fire Malik.
You've been seen re-entering a...
Alright, we're out of here. We're out of here. We've had our fill of incursion. Right, we are at full health. And I think the only spell slots we're missing are a couple of third level for Shadow Hearts that we used for removing curses.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
So that was the other thing, wasn't it? You know, the one, the hostel. So, time to go back up to this place. Back to the fight that absolutely stomped us the first time we came through here. Hopefully, we'll be a little more prepared this time. So we're all here.
I've got a long road
Gonna
ahead.
drop a save. This is Sarevok round 2. Definitely not how it's spelled, but it's good enough for my record keeping.
Through.
Right, so we've been down here before once. We were investigating the murders, not knowing that it came to quite such a deadly fight at the end. Through this door. Out here, there was like a chest with some dies in it or something, but nothing awfully important. Do I want to summon a small army before we get in there. Not quite yet, because if I recall, there are these
Present
three.
me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from
Here I have a hand.
a grasping.
Okay, they let us in. Martial Undead. An undying magnetism grants the Death Knight and nearby undead advantage against being turned. So, do I ever try and kill these three, then come back to do what's in here after the fact? Or do we perhaps walk through and then close the door behind us? And hope they don't see what's going on the other side of the door? I can't lock it. I can't see everybody else here right now. Is there a way out through there? Or is that just chasm? Not enough space. So that's not a route out of here that I can tell. There's the echoes. So I'm just deciding, do I want to summon a bunch of help now before we get into initiative?
Lovely day, this.
This one's the easy decision. Astarion can absolutely equip this. And with that equipped, do we get the Shadow Lantern, or does it have to be in the weapon slot to get that? There it is. Pull an undead creature from the depths of Shadow Lantern's depraved magic to join your side in combat. Must be a medium or small corpse. Okay, that's not going to work for us here then. Otherwise, what else? Shadowheart can summon an elemental. Lucy can summon zombies. But in these moments, I don't think that's necessarily what we want. Shadowheart has Blade Barrier, which I think is going to be an incredibly important thing for us to do here. Do we ever think we can get a really good sneak attack in to get rid of one of these guys before something terrible happens? While Ilisera's ghost dies, Sarevok will remain hastened and will be unaffected by paralysis, restraints, or any attempts to reduce his movement speed. Oh. When Ilisera dies. Interesting. When Ilisera's ghost dies, Sarevok's attacks will heal him for 2 to 24 hit points. When Sendai ghost dies, Sarevok will have his armor class increased by 6. So we just want to kill Sarevok and ignore everybody else, it seems. Though I suspect that's not going to go smoothly for us. There's nowhere else to go in here. Unless that's a door. Unsure. Looks like it's probably not. Enter the Wireless Tribunal under the tombstones, infiltrate the Murder Tribunal. I don't want to be made special, though. You know?
Time to kill. Stepping softly.
How are we going to go about this?
Can't afford any mistakes.
How far away can we cast Blade Barrier? Can't do that. Ah, I'm floundering, and I know it. Planar ally. Cambion, Diva, Djinn.
Time for a little death.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
Yeah.
Known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Sarevok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Sarevok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend. Aspirants of his most profane order. The would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
Orin sent me to be baptized by Baal. What must I do?
My granddaughter sent you? A rapturous endorsement indeed. For she is the Murder Lord's new favorite. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
I think Astarion just wants to be baptized.
Very well. Then approach and be judged.
I'm ready to be judged.
Let us begin.
What is Astarion getting himself in for?
Spirit of the slaughtered, return to us. Show us the truth of this murderer's intent, and let us judge him for his bloody service.
His will be done.
The others just crouched in the back. What did I do? What have I done? It's Gortash.
You took this spirit's life, and thus its voice. So, speak for it. How was this pitiable creature slain?
With a smile on my face and pleasure in my heart.
Reverence.
Zeal.
Long may he reign.
Your offering pleases Lord Baal. Your Your words delight him. You slaughter well, aspirant. You are deemed worthy. Enter the Dreadlord's abattoir and submit to his will.
Oh. Okay. Let's get the rest of the party here. No need to be stealthing in this moment. Is there anything else down here? There's a door. I think this door goes to the sewers, doesn't it?
Don't mind if I do.
Mason's journal. Never in the years of my craft have I felt I was craving my own tomb. This armored husk I once thought a man has trapped me here during the renovations. While he says I'm free to leave after the work is done, Ilmatar, this god-awful smell. No, I'm no fool. Nope, this is not where I thought it was. Cells. Fist Orville.
This way.
I mean, I should probably be following my little bit of quest line here, but this is more interesting.
Should be easy. What's in here?
Dear Quill. Alright, nothing there that intrigues me. I'm trying to move reasonably briskly. Back here. Stuff and clothes. A legacy ledger. Herein the logged blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices taken from their hands. A pouch, no hands. Another heavy chest. Not once have I used holy water offensively like I probably should have learned to do so a long time ago. Okay, so that's all sorted. We can move through here now. As Astarion, as he is the one... Oh! We've seen Valera before. They are now shackled. And there are a lot of ghosts around. How are we going to deal with this? Right, first of all, Gale. See invisibility. Right, so those two can be active at once together. I thought they were one or the other, but apparently not. And then... I'm just wondering...
Be careful, I bite. Tread lightly. Ready or not. Time for discretion.
We didn't even break the chains. Oh, God. That is a lot of tribunal ghosts. Diva, can you fly to there? Okay, they're free. That might help us. Sarevok's up. Okay, what are murderous strikes again? After performing 4 attacks, Sarevok will have embodied Baal enough to use Deathbringer Assault. 5d10 slashing plus 5d10 slashing plus... So 20d10 slashing damage. That is horrendous. Are you a monster or a humanoid? Level 16 human. Legendary resistance. You have a +10 bonus to your next saving throw against an incapacitating condition. Yeah, but what if I did heightened spell, dominate person, ah, you dicks. We got counterspelled and I'm mad about it. Shadowheart.
Ready.
Can you cast haste on somebody else or only yourself? Only yourself.
Can't give up.
Okay. Do I need to be able to see where I'm doing this? Oh, God. I'm having issues. Target is blocked every time. Alright, I don't know if they'll be able to get through this gap or not, but we've done what we've done, and it is what it is.
On my way.
Nothing important is ever easy.
We've taken a turn. We could quicken spell. Dominate person. 85%. Saved. Sanctuary on Sarevok. Gale. What's our best bet here, do we think? Oh, do they still have Sanctuary? God damn. It's not going great, is it? Did that fail as well? God damn. I've really biffed this, haven't I? Oh, they're all after Diva. Of course they are. Valeria, are you going to be able to get out of here?
Listen up, you ghostly pricks. Mess with the Mastodon. You get the tasks.
He hit them for 1 damage. Well, this is all very unideal. Why are we bleeding? All right, that did something. We are concentrating on that blade barrier. We have 2 actions. I can't actively attack him. I'm not sure I want to actively attack these guys. But, you know, it is what it is. Where is my special weapon attack? Oh, it's that one. Wow. Good job. Why are we not hastened anymore? Or is it because we made the blade barrier, isn't it? Warding bond. Man, they're really tanking the hell out of Sarevok, aren't they? Can I hit him now? Is that a thing I can do? It is. Oh, the others are taking redirected damage from him as well. This is the worst thing I've seen in the history of the world. Slow. Denied. Good job walking past the wall. Keeping them busy is going well. I was hoping that a level 10 magic heffalump would be able to do a little bit more than they are, honestly. Wow. That was not strong. Another one dead over there. This is bad. That is incredible. Okay, that's a real problem, isn't it? What could we do to stop that happening? We still have Dominate Person available. How much does Heightened Spell take? Alright, but if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it as far away from all of this lot. Or I need to do it in a way that if anyone out there is capable of counterspelling, I want them to counterspell Shadowheart first. Okay. I think they would have counterspelled that given the chance. How do you save on a 96% chance? It's so rude.
Stay focused.
Oh, hello. Sanctuary. that went incredibly well for what my expectations were of that instance. We have no action. Right, they're concentrating on haste, which is still a problem. Slow on 5 targets. Denied. What was that? What was that? Hold on. Hold on. What on earth was that? Trumpet of Sparkles, 4d8 radiant delayed. Blast forth a cone of celestial sparkles. Evil creatures have disadvantage on the saving throw, and good creatures take no damage. Adorable. Okay. We've got rid of most of the riffraff.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Now, my big fear is him getting us right now. So I wonder if it's worth doing this. No idea, but I've tried.
Keep them guessing. Let's have a little fun.
Diva. We've got Echo there. Are you the hasting one? You are. Okay, fly over there. We will see if we can break this concentration. That would have been nice. Oh, we jumped. Oh. Okay. It's 5 attacks, but he can miss some of them when he does that giant tornado of attacking, I think. Okay. He's still hastened. This is still keeping us safe. Shadowheart needs to heal drastically. And what could we do? Blight? How are your... There's no resistances. Exceptional plate, first blood, a bunch of other stuff.
Another fight. Let's go.
Right, it's something. Shadowheart. Giant potion for you. And then... Great question. Maybe we're better off trying to deal with this out here. But I can't see through the wall. They counterspell for a cantrip, which I'm totally okay with.
Can't even catch my breath.
Victory's assured.
Gale. What do you fancy, huh? An elemental to help? Alright, they are in the initiative.
No gloom.
I don't think they're going to get a turn until next go around. That's fine. Gale, anything else to do? Get back your 6th level spell slot. Command grovel. Denied. Elephant friend, what are you up to? Just dashing. Don't go into the wall, you numpty. Are we still hiding? I think we are. I will take the crit on that. 63 damage is massive. He's actually really, really hurt. Do your big ascendant bite on him as well. Nice. Every time. Good. Okay. We are all right. What do we want to do for damage here? That's a great question. Well, we've got everybody else in this slice of initiative. So what can we do? Electrified flail, weapon actions, 1d8 plus 7 plus 1d8 lightning plus 1d10 lightning. Cloud to flow with your lightning suffused flail and stun them. Raging vortex, attack, elemental warp, invisibility. Alright, let's try this. He's lost his legendary resistance, which is interesting. We don't have multi-attack, do we? No, okay. Shadowheart, healing as a priority. That is less likely than I would like.
What now?
Great question. Maybe just big blights. 32 damage is huge.
I don't fancy their chances.
Gale. It's a bit too crowded for that. We could try going after somebody else outside. We could also risk taking the wall down.
Need to act fast.
So that Shadowheart can cast something else with concentration.
Where do I go from here?
Gale still has a turn.
Tempest I will raise.
That looks great to me. Concentration on haste is broken. Immune to fatigued or whatever it's called. Nice. Command grovel wisdom saving throw. Trust in Gale we do. Astarion. Massive sneak attack opportunities. Great damage. Bonus action, bite him again. Diva is not going to make it over there in one turn. Can't hit over there for peanuts.
In you will please my
26 radiant damage to finish the turn. Gale,
May the dice roll in my favor.
would you just like to magic missile? He has 1 HP left, huh?
Tale for the ages.
Time to push my luck again.
All right, that's done. Sword of Chaos, great sword. Sarevok's Horned Helmet. You gain dark vision up to a range of 10 feet or 50 feet if you already have it. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. You can't be frightened and cannot be afflicted with emotion-altering conditions. Con saves +1. Not proficient with medium armor. Shadowheart, that's for you. We'll grab that. Amulet of Baal. On a hit, inflict bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. An abattoir key. And map to the Baal temple. The sketch shows a dotted line showing the Baal temple. Below is a sketch of some instructions. Okay, lots going on with that, but we still have 2 more enemies to finish off first.
Protect me.
We broke our own concentration, unfortunately. We're out here getting, excuse you, elemental warp to here. And then hit them. Good. One more. I would really like him to be alive after this whole thing is said and done, you know? Good sneak attack. One HP left.
I won't give in.
Let me recite their demise.
Have you had a turn? You've got a fresh turn, so...
Took you bloody long enough. You've no idea how wrinkles like mine get caught in chains like that. I suppose some thanks are in order. You did a good job putting a stop to those Baalist Burks. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now.
I'm not finished yet. The ritual was just the beginning of Baal's resurgence.
You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you, well, you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh? Foul as piss.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
He's gone. We need to get out of here eventually. What is this saying? Mage Hand. Get Orin's Netherstone. Find a way into the Temple of Baal. Sarevok's Golden Key. So, that helmet that we got. Shadowheart took it because it was medium armor. We already have a helmet that gives us chance for crits. The number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. This can stack. Constitution save +1. Wielder has a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells. I think that's better than not being frightened or afflicted with other conditions. We already have half-elf ancestry for that. A small gilded chest.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
What's this for us? Arrows, Memoirs of My Death. This memoir describes in detail the versions of Baal seen by Sarevok and Chev after his death in the Baal temple centuries ago.
One step at a time.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us in this room. We got everything off of his corpse. Looks like we did. Was there another way out of this room? This was just a prison. Didn't appear to have an exit, although one of these walls might be a wall you could break to get out of here. We've seen that a lot before. My only concern is there's those 3 guards on the door the way we came in. That might be another problem. The bodies of our lambs must be nourished. An exclusive deal has been made with the runner of a massgrave corpse yard at the Merrig Peatlands. Preserved bog body will be added from now on as a side to every meal for the faithful. Gross. Backpack. Show me the backpack. Nothing. Okay, I don't see any broken walls or other ways out. Keychain for all the cells, one presumes. Yeah. Who needs that? Not me. Alright. To finish, we will see if we are able to get out of this room. I think I know exactly where in the Underdark we need to go. It's basically right next to where we were investigating the... It says there's something here. Find Orin's victim in the Temple of Baal. Find a way to access the Temple of Baal. Okay, so... Oh. That's convenient. Blackguard's gauntlets. Oh my god. What is all this? Blackguard's sword. Send to Lucy. Key to murder tribunal. Blackguard plate. Very heavy. Damage reduced by 1. Advantage on wisdom checks. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Gale can handle that. Shield of the Undevout. +2 AC. Your foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. Shield bash. And Blackguard Greaves. You gain Longstrider. Alright, there's a fun set of random loot to have gotten at the end there. And it also means there's definitely not a fight that we had to have out in the corridor, which is delightful. But if that's how that fight went, how is the fight against Orin going to go later? That's the next concern, I suppose. But we're alive. We got through that encounter much more simply than I feared we would. So it's going to be back to the sewers,
Shouldn't have wished to live in more.
but probably after another long rest. I know I'm spamming them a tiny bit, but at the same time, these are big encounters we're in right now. So let's get a nice night's sleep,
Worth a shot.
and then we'll see where we go from there. Still no sign of hags. XP? Why did we get XP? There's not a hag around or something, is there? Don't know what's going on for things to warrant being so different. Either way,
Seems simple enough.
I'm going to take my bag of food.
I just damn near chopped my finger off. This had better be good.
Enjoy your...
A little night's sleep. No going bump in the night. All right, where's the door? Where's the door? I should probably put all of that gear away. So join me next time. We will pick up after getting blessings across the street, and then we'll see where we go from there. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing, hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.